Today's update begins with a story that might sound painfully familiar to millions of seniors across America. And I want to share it with you because it perfectly captures why today's news is so important. Yesterday, I received an email from a retired school bus driver named Linda from Wisconsin who told me, "I worked 42 years and somehow I'm still living check to check. Every time Social Security goes up, my rent goes up faster. I don't know what else to cut." And the very reason I'm starting this video with Linda's words is because whether you support him, oppose him, or simply want your benefits to stay secure, former President Donald Trump's new Social Security Administrative Order has officially kicked in today, and it affects millions of seniors. Anyone on Social Security retirement, Social Security disability insurance, supplemental security income, survivors benefits, and all low-income older Americans who depend on those monthly checks to survive. This is breaking news, and in this video, I'm going to explain exactly what changed, why it changed, who it helps, and how it could affect your next payment. So, please stay with me until the end, because small details matter. And one misunderstanding could mean missing out on extra support, additional processing priority, or faster payments you may not even realize you're entitled to. Yet today's order focuses on one thing: the stability and protection of Social Security payments in the middle of rising cost of living pressures, backlogged SSA cases, long wait times, disability processing delays, and administrative slowdowns that have made life harder for millions of seniors on fixed incomes. Trump's directive, issued through internal guidance and administrative authority, targets the Social Security Administration directly, pushing them to speed up approvals, reduce backlogs, update payment schedules where needed, protect retirees from benefit interruptions, and make sure people aren't losing money simply because the government is moving too slowly. And yes, these changes start today because the instruction memo officially took effect this morning. Now, before we dive into all the changes, I want to speak directly to you, the viewer, because if you're on Social Security, or if you love someone who relies on these benefits, I know how much uncertainty and stress you've been carrying. When prices go up, but your check barely moves, it feels like the world is squeezing you tighter every month. That's why today's news matters. It's not political. It's not about sides. It's about making sure seniors aren't forgotten while everything else gets more expensive. So let's talk about the changes that just kicked in. One of the biggest shifts in Trump's order involves how quickly Social Security applications and appeals must be processed, especially for seniors over 70, widows, disabled, adults, and those applying for SSI who have waited months or even years for a decision. The new directive requires the SSA to speed up decisions, clear the oldest cases first, and prioritize people with urgent needs or severe hardship. Millions of seniors have been stuck in limbo, waiting for disability appeals or benefit reviews, and this order forces the agency to act faster. If you have a pending application or appeal, the timeline may improve starting now. Another major part of the order is about payment continuity, which means making sure seniors don't suddenly lose their checks because of paperwork delays, missing forms, SSA errors, or slow processing. Under the new rule, the SSA must continue paying most seniors while reviews are ongoing, preventing disruptions that have caused panic for thousands of retirees in the past. If you've ever been told, "Your benefits are delayed while we verify your information," this order aims to prevent that. Next, we need to talk about something extremely important: disability fast-tracking. A key component of the directive requires the Social Security Administration to expand fast-track approvals for SSDI and SSI applicants who clearly meet disability criteria. This includes seniors who are too disabled to work but not yet at full retirement age, older workers with severe medical conditions, and adults with terminal illnesses. Under the new rule, the SSA must identify these cases earlier, speed up approvals, and reduce unnecessary documentation. For many people, this could mean receiving benefits weeks or months sooner. Another part of the order involves COA protection, meaning the annual cost of living adjustment cannot be offset by administrative changes that reduce monthly benefits. The directive restricts how much the SSA can adjust benefit calculations when seniors experience minor income changes, medical deductions, or other financial fluctuations. This is designed to protect low-income seniors on SSI and survivors' benefits, who often lose a portion of their checks when small changes occur. Under the new rule, seniors have more stability, and fewer people will see sudden reductions. Now let's talk about something many people have been asking me. Will this order increase Social Security payments? Here's the truth. The order itself does not change the Social Security formula, because that requires Congress. But what it does change is everything around the payment system: processing, timing, eligibility, enforcement, backlogs, and protection against delays. Most importantly, the order instructs the SSA to accelerate retroactive payments, meaning, if you're owed past due benefits from a delayed claim or appeal, the agency must release those funds sooner. Some seniors may see lump sum payments faster than expected because the SSA can no longer hold cases indefinitely if you're waiting for back pay. This could directly impact you. Now, let's talk about overpayments. The nightmare letters that thousands of seniors receive every year telling them they owe thousands of dollars to Social Security trumps directive forces, the SSA, to pause aggressive collections, especially for seniors living below the poverty line or dependent entirely on their benefits. This part of the order is designed to protect people who are overpaid due to SSA mistakes, not their own fault. Under the new policy, seniors cannot be pushed into hardship because of administrative errors. Next, I want to address something that affects millions of Americans, but is rarely discussed: survivors' benefits, widows' benefits, and widowers' benefits. The new directive requires the SSA to accelerate approvals for widows and widowers who apply for survivors' benefits, especially seniors over 60 who rely on these payments after losing a spouse. Under the new rule, these cases must be prioritized, reviewed sooner, and processed with urgency so seniors are not left waiting months for the support they're entitled to. Another important change affects seniors who continue working after retirement. The order instructs the SSA to simplify income reporting for part-time workers and stop punishing seniors for minor earnings fluctuations. If you're a senior trying to work a few hours a week to cover bills, this new rule may help protect your check from unexpected reductions. Now let's talk about the payment schedule itself. Trump's order requires the SSA to review and modernize payment timelines, especially for seniors who depend on precise dates to pay rent, buy groceries, or refill prescriptions. While the benefit amounts do not change, the scheduling and deposit reliability are being strengthened to prevent late payments, bank delays, or pending checks that don't show up on time. This is especially important for seniors on SSI who receive payments on the first of the month. Now, I want to talk directly to you because this next part is essential. Many seniors are asking, do I need to apply for anything? The answer in most cases, no. The changes take effect automatically. But here's what you do need to do. If you have a pending case, check your status in the next few weeks because processing may speed up. If you have an appeal, the rules for reviewing your case have changed starting today. If you received an overpayment letter, you may now qualify for hardship protection or even full forgiveness depending on your financial situation. If you're waiting for back pay, you may receive updates sooner than expected. If you're caring for a disabled spouse or dependent, their case may also move forward faster. And if you recently lost a spouse, your survivor's benefits application may now be treated as a priority. Now, before we close this video, I want to return to Linda, the retired bus driver, whose message I mentioned at the beginning when I told her what this new directive means. Faster processing, protected payments, fewer disruptions, less paperwork fear. She said something that stopped me. She said, "I'm not asking for luxury. I just want a life where I'm not scared all the time." And that is exactly what today's change is about. Not politics, not parties, not slogans, just a promise that seniors who built this country should not be living in fear of losing the benefits they earned. So if you're watching this, please take a moment today to check your Social Security status, your paperwork, your appeals, or your SSA messages. These changes are real. They are active right now, and they are meant to protect you. You matter. Your financial security matters. And I will keep bringing you every update the moment it happens. because no senior in America should ever be left in the dark about their benefits. Stay safe, stay strong, and take care of yourself.